So here we are, back in the Czech Republic, and we need to change just because. Anyone see it? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's get our location information right. Okay. I just don't know why I'm walking to the yard. First thing we need to do is get on with the harvest. So if I go backwards actually. Get this one going. Hire a worker, jump back through. So what I've done is I've brought the New Holland over and our rather nice Horsch, name escapes me, loading wagon, whatever you call it, not a loading wagon, you know what I mean. Auger wagon, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, I brought that over. So leave that there for a sec. Just start tidying up around the corners with the ideal. Yeah, so then it occurred to me that I've got all this fabulous Horsch equipment, and included in that was the auger wagon. So I thought I'd bring that over. It helps out when I'm going down to the sell point to get rid of the crop. Just to have that on the field ready is what it's for after all. So I thought might as well use it, because actually we were doing this field on the new Horsch map and hadn't actually used any of the new Horsch equipment apart from the lead when we did the fertilising, of course. Just reverse back up. See, I did a little bit of a tidying up since the last stream. I may get to the point where I'll just leave one combine running on here and we'll go and get some work done on some of our fields too. Just for variety, if nothing else. Start using some of the cultivators and stuff like that. So I'm not quite going to do this all in one pass, am I? Go around the edge of this field a little bit. In fact, what I'll do, before I go too far, is come and do this bit to finish this off. Just going to cut into here a little bit, tidy that up. Hoping we'll make a little extra off this. Let's see how we do. Slightly unusually, I'll do this in the field just to make sure that I don't have to come back and tidy up from the work. So I'll run this all the way to the end, following the line reasonably, and then from that I'll cut straight up the field. Will I? Or should I just go around the edges? I'm sure the worker will manage. Workers aren't quite as bad as they used to be. Missed a tiny bit. I'll grab that bit on the way back. It's fine. Right. And now we can work up the other edge of the field, and then we'll see how we're doing. But I'll do a little bit more of this, or whether we'll just take our ideal and head off to start work on one of our fields. Probably won't be quite as long a stream today as usual. Haha, I don't know what it's for. As last time. It's starting a little bit later in the day. Of course, that case is going to get full pretty quickly. Actually, much faster than this one. Partly because it's got a smaller tank. Partly because actually, of course, I'm not harvesting quite as efficiently as he is, because I'm doing all these edgy bits. It's technical term, edgy bits. Headlands is what I really want to say. There you go, and Helper J has a nearly full grain tank. Excellent. Well, luckily, he's on his way. If he's not up towards, he's not far past the loading wagon, so that's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about that little bit I missed. So by the power of Farming Simulator, I'll magically jump over there in a second. So I'm kind of hoping I get to the point where I can leave this running. I'm not sure I can easily anyway. I mean, I can do obviously, but it's likely to just make a mess of something. See how far we get. Maybe we can get to that diagonal before he's full, which actually we probably can. I can probably just leave him running up the edge of the field from there, because I'm assuming maybe not. What's I reckon we're going to lose a worker in that ditch? They are better than they used to be. I'm probably being a little bit harsh. Uh-oh, full grain tank. Okay. Well, let's get this guy up to this corner and see. Oh, he's right next to the auger, and the right way round. That's brilliant. Right. Grain cart. That's lucky. It's going to miss a little bit if I take him up here, but let's try. And gone off in completely the wrong direction. Oh well, never mind. Mind you, I didn't need to be away long, did I? Slightly wonder if I'm biting off a little bit more than I really wanted to chew here. Just because that's going to be quite a big area to harvest before we go and do something else. Well, while we've got two workers going, what we got going on Remind me. So we bought field 3, we started with field 4, so we've got wheat and oats. I think 4 is still growing, 3 is ready to harvest, yep. 4 is now in its final growth stage. It does need, mind you, might already have been in its final growth stage, actually I should have checked. It does need an extra level of fertilisation, but I'm not sure we're going to get that in, are we? That is final, right? Pretty sure there isn't a darker green than that. No, it looks like it, pretty certain. Yep. Yeah, so it might already been, actually, though they did turn at some point, didn't they? I wonder if it's worth trying. Just get that extra little bit of yield. When it's not lined, it's not ploughed anyway, so we're not going to get masses out of it, but maybe. Right, I'm going to wait for this to get up to here. How are we doing on the contract? Ooh, 55%. Nice. But actually that's rather good, because I can now take that all the way up to the end. Like so, to nicely meet that bit that I'd already started doing. That's rather good. Switch that off a sec. Okay, swivel it round. Probably wouldn't normally turn a combine around at 26 miles an hour. Kilometres, sorry, okay. Right, turn back on and go this way. Now maybe what I'll do is just leave a worker just to finish off this corner. I'm going to need to go get the chaser bin in a minute. That's the word I was looking for. There you go, I remembered finally. Chaser bin, sometimes it just comes to you then you're not thinking about it. And empty this out. Mind you, I need to check the capacity of that because actually I don't know. If I do it by equipment, slightly need to remember that I'm not actually got a worker, and I'm probably about to drive into the 34,000 litres. That was lucky. Yep, no, whoops, missed a bit, 97%. Oh, 98% would be great to get down to the edge. I'm not going to make it. No, never mind. Well, that's a little frustrating, but it doesn't matter. Right. Which way? This way. How's he doing? He's alright. So yeah, I brought it over with the T7. Nice tractor. Not giving it yet in 19. Looks good. do like a New Holland. Thinking about getting one on both my maps actually, both my other maps. Different ones obviously. We'll see. Straight down the field. The wrong way around, mind you. Shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Technically you would load from this side, but as long as the pipe fits, it'll be alright. Let's this thing. Do you like the tracks? Lots of fun. Ooh, will it fit? Yeah, if I just get it right. Yep. Of course, that's going to take a minute or two to unload, isn't it? How's the other one doing? Also pretty full. Hopefully he'll get down to the bottom and turn, so at least he's facing the right way, and then we'll basically just have to whiz back over with the with this again. Of course it's going to be full after this anyway. Well, that's fine. Okay, so my plans are going as fertilising that field while I did this. I've kind of gone, so we'll get this bit, just this bottom corner done. Put a worker on, just finishing off this bit, and actually that will do us then. Yeah, helper's got a full 80% grain tank. Okay, crikey. And I reckon it's going to take him a while, but I reckon we ought to be able to leave a worker to do the rest of that. We could always come over again a bit later on if he's still going, but conscious of otherwise I'm going to basically have two streams, just pretty much just me harvesting soybean on one field. So should probably do this with multiplayer really for this map. Let's just find the time for everybody. There we go. Right. So grab this. Quickly go around and see the other worker. Probably may as well go down at the bottom of the field because we'll be down at that end anyway. Yep, it's getting heavy. Noticeably much slower. Pulling away. Funny thing is, of course, I'll empty this and that'll be enough to fill the truck and we'll be done. Because the truck's already got, I think, one either full load or near full load from the case, which is another 10,000, so yeah, the truck will be full. Or pretty much full, anyway. Wow, some undulations on this field. There we go. Oh, I was hoping we'd do it on the move. Mind you, we're not going to get much in here, are we, anyway? Nope, there we go, he's full. And he's clearly not created himself enough space that he wants to go. So may as well give him a tea break. Now where did I leave the truck? Something tells me I shall still spend all my time hauling this back and or hauling back and forth. Pipe out. It will all fit at least. Which is good. Get this emptied, hopefully have enough time to take the truck over and empty that. Hopefully get this positioned correctly. Fingers crossed. Oh, just. Oh, you are kidding me, right? Why would it go that way? I take back what I said about workers. There we go. Nope, wrong way. And full it is. I'm facing the wrong way, aren't I? Well, we'll have to cut through the field. Someone joined the chat. Hello. Welcome. I'm afraid we're still working on field 8 if you were in the last stream. I'm trying to get an exit strategy to leave a worker to it. Where do I cut across? A little bit lower down. It's narrow, this road. It's difficult to try and get a reasonable... That'll do. Ooh, let's sneak round the edge. Haha, Mr. Cook. Hello, my friend. Okay, I'm going to take a big truck along a footpath because it's the only way through. Not bad, mate. Thanks. How are you? If you get 19, you could be helping me out. A lot of work to do. Actually, that worked quite well. Only destroyed part of the crop, someone else's field. Can I sneak through? Yep, there we go. Take the beacons off. Open the cover. And here we go. What's that now? 58%? Well, good. Thank you. I'm glad you did. It's been a bit quiet so far. Yeah, so I did, it's my second one, so I did one on Good Friday morning. So taking advantage of the Easter weekend, thought I'd do it again on Easter Monday. A little bit later this time, didn't sleep very well last night. So yeah, this new map came out last week. The Horsch AgroVation map. It's, caught on a fence. It's a problem you see when you're trying to sneak around a field. Yeah, it's based on the Horsch's own research and development farm in Czech Republic. It's a nice map and great for live streaming because it's huge fields. So that's definitely a quicker route than going around the roads, I'm afraid to say. If ever I buy Field 7, I'll put a road in across it, it might help. No, me neither. Right, let's see. Beacon's off. Engine off. Let's see what's going on. So actually he's doing alright. He'll finish that bit nicely, go the other way, should get to the other harvester. So in that case, let's go see if we can do another spray on field 4, was it? Yep. And see if we can, see if it'll let us. I can't remember what crop stage, growth stage we were at when we did the first spray, but I think it might need another. See if it'll let us. It looks like that's at the same stage to me, but we'll give it a go. Which would be a shame, because that means we won't get another one in. Am I missing something? Oh, it's just a bit slow unfolding. Okay, fine. Now there is a plate. Oh, there it is, yeah. Lower that down a little bit to the right height. And apparently it will. The worker will do it. Worker won't do it. Okay, that's interesting. Which probably means that the stage growth hasn't changed since the last time we sprayed. And therefore, doesn't look like it. Let's just try a little bit. Yeah, the Horsch Lieb, it's a great piece of kit. It was in 17. I used to use it on Welker. No. Okay, so no. So the growth stage hasn't changed since the last time. That's a pity. So I think that means that we won't get another spray of fertilisation on here, but at least I got the one in that I could do. So that goes. We'll leave it here just in case, but I think it's on its last growth stage, so that will be that. But yes, the Horsch Lieb, it's a brilliant piece of work. Yeah, I used it on 17, but it looks great on 19. Just catch the glint of the metal and the sun. Very nice piece of equipment. Right, one of our harvesters, oops, wrong way, has finished. So let's go grab it. Oh, no he hasn't. He missed a spot. That actually means, so you know what, if I do down this edge. We'll finish off that bit at the bottom of the field just to get a nice straight flat edge, and we'll leave the case running, and we will go and then we can go and harvest our own field, which will be good. Let's try and cut the right line so it's the same. LPB has a full grain tank, fine, so we'll leave a worker on this for a second because that way we will get a straight edge. That looks about right-ish. Jump back to, no, this one. Move the worker for a second. No, no, yes. Okay mate, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. It'll be up on YouTube if you do miss me finishing off. Probably won't be too long, another hour maybe. But yeah, thanks for stopping. Saying hello. Have a good day mate. So we'll swing it round so we're actually the right way around rather than sneaking through and doing it from the wrong side. And if I back up a little bit, see you later mate, and jump out. And then actually I expect by the time I've done this, chances are, and mind you, I'll need to go and make sure he goes the right way, won't I? So we'll need to jump back into the ideal. Try not to hit the new hollow with the header. And there we go. Right, quickly jump back to the ideal, because he's bound to be going the wrong way, because that's just what they do. We want him to go this way. Mind you, I don't need to use a worker for this now, so I can do this, get this bit tidied up, and then we can just leave the case to finish off the contract for us. Obviously pop him back every, what, 5 minutes to empty it, and then we'll take the ideal, if I can remember where I put the header trailer, back up to field 3, and we'll get that harvested, and then maybe we'll get some time, yeah, we plough that in and get something else in it. Just do something other than harvesting for a change. Ooh, that means putting some stuff in. I'm going to need a bank loan, I feel. But nothing too major. Just so we get some use out of some of our rather cool equipment. We're not going to get all this in here, are we? Are we? No. So I'll need to go and get the chaser bin again. Right, get the worker on that. Okay. Quickly nip round with this. We're nearly there, folks. Bear with us. We will get off field 8 eventually. It's just so huge. And still only the second largest on the map. Not that I'm going to manage to empty that combine into here, but actually it should just be enough. Should just make enough space that we can finish that patch that I want it to do, and then that'll be good. And we'll take the ideal up to field 3. On the assumption that he'll just about make that turn with enough space, then we'll wait, because then we'll be on the right side. And he did, but he hasn't finished. Swirl it round. Whoa, what's going on? I have to nip back pretty quick. Oh, they're not. Come on, quick. There's a near full grain tack, 80%. It's funny that that's only ever 80% or full. I think maybe that'll be something they'll put in, because now it's got the thing at the bottom that says how full the tank is in percentage terms. You'd think it would just use it from one vehicle to the next. Yeah, so this will be plenty. This will fill up, go empty it into the truck. Oop. And it'll just be enough for the ideal to be able to finish. That's now full. Is he going to say he's finished? Yep. Which he's not. Bit fiddly this bit. And to be honest, I may as well do this bit myself. It's a bit pointless getting a worker to do it. Then we'll run this round, go empty it in the truck. While this is emptying, I'll come back and get the chase bin, get that emptied as well. By which time it will probably be time to empty the case again. I'll have to go take the truck. But hey, and then we're done. We'll leave the worker to finish off this field, which actually it's now squared off enough. He should be able to do without any problems. I'll just need to keep coming and keep emptying them every now and again. I might even bring my truck down here and I can just leave it, and then I'll empty it another time. Because that'll be, what's that, 48,000, 88,000 litres? 88, 92, is it 46 or 44? Should be enough, hopefully. Just cleared it. And of course the case is now full. Loving this map though, really do. It's very different to the other two I'm doing. It's a really good foil, you know. New wood chire I'm doing small at the moment. I've only just started it. I'll do another video on that maybe later today, get it out this week at some point. And of course Marwell's just immensely different. Actually, bonus is should be able swing around. Put the hazards on. Right. Let's get this out of the way. Not that I'll get it that far up the field before I shall need to go and empty their case. But maybe a little way. Yeah, okay. Thought so. Right, I reckon that will have emptied by now. It has indeed. Pipe in, engine on. Now where is the case? It's definitely quicker though doing it with this. At least I can, you know, the truck's now full, but at least I can still empty the combine again. So yeah, I reckon if I empty the truck once more, hopefully that'll be it. And if it does, if I manage to fill the truck and the chaser bin again, I'll just bring my truck down, and then I'll just fill them all up, and I'll take them to the either at the end or something. We'll just do the trips to the sell point. It's supposed to be nice to see how much money we earn. Hopefully we'll get that done this stream, video, episode, whatever you want to call it. I haven't called these episodes up. I guess they are at the end of the day, but we'll just number them. Right, we'll leave that there. Hopefully he'll just carry on when he's empty. We'll drive the case up to field 3 and get this started, and it's only over there. Look, in fact, do I even need to take... Because actually if I can get to it from here, which I certainly won't if I go that way, because the trees will stop. Because that's field 3, right? Yeah. So you know what? That's pretty easy. It's reasonably square. Just sadly not aligned with the workers' thoughts. But okay. I'm not going to worry about the straw on this one. It's not that big. I won't get that much money for it, considering how much it would cost me to get the equipment. Going the wrong way. Right, so he's now happy. This full? Full enough. I'm going to swivel this way. Right, so yeah, very quickly empty this, bring it back up to the field. And we'll go sort out field 3. And I'll bring my truck into play, because I think also it's at the moment, apart from the chase bin of course, it's the only it's actually the only trailer we've got, so I've no other way to empty the combine and put it in the silo, or sell it I suppose, actually, if there's a good price. A little bit of cross country, off road. But yeah, I do think a road along here would be a very good idea. But that does mean spending a couple of million or so it would cost to buy field 7, which is a bit of a snag. There we go. So what are the prices looking like at the moment? What are we getting? Oats. Actually, the grain trading place isn't too bad. 73% done. It'd be worth getting a bit of cash in. Has to be said. I'm afraid that would mean yet another trip to the sell point. They're a different sell point, but they're all down this end of the map, which is the slightly weird thing. Right, trying to get stuck on the fence this time. He says, amazing. Oh, good grief. Oh, there's a snag. I am jammed. Wedged, as you might say. Usually find. Easiest thing to do. Got in the truck stuck. Come on. Right. I'll come in from another angle. There we go. Yeah, always helps if you get equipment stuck like that. Detach it from whatever you're pulling it with, and then just come in from a different angle. It will just pull itself off. So doesn't always work, but usually saves you resetting it. Right, so here we are again. Back up to field 8. And we'll give this truck a rest for a little bit. May as well empty the chaser bin so it's ready and empty. Can't remember where I put it. It's kind of tricky to know where to leave this. Probably just in the middle of the field. Where is the chaser bin? Oh, of course, at the top of the field. Yeah, then we'll leave it. How full is it? It's got enough space to empty that one at least once. It's not worth it. How are we doing here? Pretty good. Now then, assuming it needs ploughing. Oh, it doesn't. And it doesn't need lime. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. But field 4 does, right? Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm moving on about switching weeds off. I suppose I could use herbicide. I don't normally use herbicides, but I could do. Right. Okay. So actually turning that field round is going to be pretty quick. Oh, that's good. Right. I'm going to leave you with our friend here for a minute. Carrying on field 3, and I'll catch you in a sec. Right, I'm back. So, how's he getting on? Is it 67%? Okay, so he's getting a bit full. How is our case? Nearly full. Right, so let's grab this. And get him emptied. And then we'll pop back. By then I'm gonna take the truck on the field. Not the dumb thing, but you know what? For speed. And I'll get the ideal emptied. And I reckon probably, oh, it's good timing, look, full grain tank. Means I can just leave this here. It's going to take another one in a bit. If I just jump back in a minute and we'll get this emptied anyway. There we go. So how are we doing contract status wise? 80%, woohoo! Finally, they all say. And now he's got a nearly full grain tank too. Well then, this is good timing. Which are the different colours, so we can tell the difference which one's mine and which one's not. Don't even know. So the fact that this is fenced off leads me to believe that I may not be able to get to the field. No, okay, fine. So I'll just go all the way around on the road. Good grief, okay. Not that it's that much better, to be honest. It's really open. It's a little narrow an entryway. Hopefully we can get out here. Somewhere. Oh, these are cool, aren't they? All these pallets stacked up. No, this is all blocked, it's all fenced off. Awesome. So we really do need to go a long way around then. Okay. Oh well, it's worth a try. Still getting used to the map a little bit. That's quite a tight turn with the truck. Not bad. That corner, I thought I was going to make that corner, that through there. Hello, cat. Now then, can we just... Actually, that was good timing. Should we just have time for him to turn around? Ooh, and get some of our challenges at being play. Awesome. Cruise control down to 10. And there we go. First of our own crops. Always good. And that's the left line. I'll do that myself one time. Cool. Maybe when I get slow, we can start harvesting the other field at this rate. Luckily not. Of course, he actually remembered. Wow. Okay, fine. Okay. Oh, that's good. And how's the other chap doing? Fine. Good. Okay. So, a couple of things then. First, let's get some cash. How much we got so far? 30,000. Youch. Let's see if that's enough. Right. Going to do this then. Now then, silos maybe? Nope. Must be under miscellaneous then. Don't need one of those because we got one. Right, I'm going to put one of these in. Clearly not in the middle of field 8. Helper J has completed their task. Oh, you would do just so I start to do something else. So this one's seeds, right? So I need to find somewhere. Do I own this? Oh, I do own this. I didn't think I did. Oh, cool. Where would be a good place? Maybe that is a good place actually, just on the other side of that track. Fine. Seeds. Solid fertilizer. And herbicide. And then the other thing I wanted was a slurry shop. Right, so this the right way round. Slightly odd place to have it, I know, but that's annoying. Oh well, never mind. Slightly messed up the aesthetic. Ooh, and that was expensive to put in. The rest of it was fine. Isn't that funny? Still, done. Right. So let's get this field harvested. Take the edge off, I think, just because if you come at this edge at an angle, because it's so bumpy, I think the harvester's going to struggle. So we'll run up the edge. Now the case is nearly full again, of course, but that's okay. Yeah, so I heard this week, and I haven't tested this yet, maybe we'll try it at some point, but I watched Mr. CP doing his first look. I think it was at the map the other day, and if you recall in 17, FS17, if you used to play that, the challengers, when they came out on this map, came out with 3 meter tracks. They were different widths and thinner tracks. Point being then that you could use them rather like narrows, and they wouldn't cause crop destruction if you had that enabled. Apparently, rumour has it, that the same versions of the tractors in these ones still cause crop destruction. Slightly less, one would assume, but therefore means that actually only option to fertilise fields without crop destruction with the setup that you start with is to use the lead. Now that's okay, but I was thinking if I'm going to leave weeds on, I'm going to use the lead mainly for herbicide. So thinking is that, well, apart from the else, we've got a slurry spreader, so why wouldn't we use it? But also actually that if I use the slurry spreader and then use, I don't know which of the seeders, fertilise and seed, but use a seed and fertilise seeder, then I'll have no need to do any additional fertilisation. So I thought we'd try that, hence putting the slurry point in. Plus I'm, you know, messing about with this map, so it's good to have fun stuff to do and nice to use the equipment that we've got. Oopsie. So that's the thinking anyway. So that'll be the next thing. We'll be to get the slurry spreader out, one of the challenges, and get this slurried, and then we'll get it seeded, and then probably we're nudging on an hour and a half, and I should probably be stopping. Right, where is the case now? Obviously the wrong direction. You know what? Again, I know I shouldn't, but it's not my field. No crop destruction. I'm not going to bother moving the harvester. You would have had to see me do this by now. So, I'll do that. Now I'll have to go and empty this. But that's okay. Our harvester's still going on field 3. So while he is, get this emptied. Get as much of this squared away as we can. Can't decide whether to sell or silo the that barley that I'm taking off field 3. It's not a bad price, it has to be said. How's he doing? He's doing alright, actually. Remind me, what was the price? 2125. It's a pretty decent price for oat. Sorry, it's not barley, it's oats. For oats, it's a very good price. Ooh, and we've got some in the silo. Oh, fine. May as well top it up and sell it then. Ooh, I hadn't realised we got crops in the silo. That's quite cool. Okay. I'll do that then. Well, in that case, while we're waiting, mind you, getting the silo is a bit of a pain, isn't it? Definitely can't get, isn't it, a gate off this field? That would have been useful. Oh, hang on, there isn't a fence. Oh, isn't that weird? Okay. Not 100% sure. I'm assuming then this is it, right? Yep. Oats, done. Lovely. Oh, is that a lime tank there? Oh, that's quite handy. Is it? Yep, lime station. Cool. I'll do that there a sec. Oh, because of course the case is full again. Oh dear. Or nearly full, anyway. So I'll get this emptied again. Doing alright though. I reckon 2 trucks, an auger wagon will be enough to get this field done. Hopefully. Not quite. Sorry. There we go. Just for the sake of having it done while we're here, I'm going to go and empty this. Because then that way it's ready. And we'll take another 2 fills. By which time we should have another truck down here. Whoopsie, sorry. That's a bit careless. There we go. Close that up. Never take it over close to the combine. Looks like the ideal's just finished with the oats, so that's perfect timing. Right, we'll need to... yeah, we'll just leave it in the middle. We don't know where he's going to be full again. Yeah, hopefully... we'll now have enough capacity. Has he done, or did he miss anything? Pretty good job. Slightly unorthodoxly, I'm going to take that over there. We'll need to go and get the header trailer at some point as well. But it's not urgent, so we'll leave that there for now. I'll nip across with the tractor later and grab it. Right, see what we got. 34,000 litres. I'll have that, thank you. Is that price still holding at just over £2,000? It is. Thank you very much. Swivel round. I'm going to take the shortcut across the bottom of the field again. And then on the way back we'll leave the truck by the side of field 8 as well, so it's there ready. Is that a weighbridge? That's really cool. And then we know we've got it ready. You know what, I'm not even sure if I only do an hour and a half stream, maybe a little bit over by the time I've slurried and seeded field 3. That's where we'll end today. I'm not sure he's even going to finish, but I will finish it off screen. I will not have field 8 harvest contract spill over into yet another episode. That would be slightly ludicrous and a little bit dull for you guys. Still, it's going to be a good amount of money. Hopefully there'll be some extra crop. Which I do need to check. Where am I going? Which one was it? The grain... Is it Kopnik? Grain trading. Kopernik grain trading. Oh. Okay, so I've got to figure out how to get in there. Okay, this will be interesting. Actually... I might be able to get into it without having to go around. Let's see. I might be at the end of this road. This road is very dangerous for driving a truck down at speed, with a full trailer on the back especially. But needs must, we're in a rush. Want to get this done, get back, start cracking on. So, my guess... Oh yeah, it's here. Oh, that's handy. Much quicker. Can I get under there? Yeah, right. Just about. Watch that money fly up. Wow. 74,000. I know I'm on easy, but still. That's amazing. Well, that's really good. Take those off now. Need those on when the trailer's not full. Sneak down there without getting stuck. It does look lovely, this map on 19. They've done a really good job with it. Looking more inviting. Right, so park this next to the other one. Luckily, of course, the trucks are different colours, even if the trailers are the same, but at least I know which is mine. There we go. God, he's going to be full again in a minute. Right, okay. Never mind. Let's find then... Oh, of course we've got that fertiliser spreader as well, haven't we? Well, we're here. I can't tell the difference. Which is narrow? That looks like a narrow track. You know, I don't know. I think they're all narrow tracks. I don't know. Anyway. What we need then is our slurry spreader. Oh no, that's a slurry tank. Of course, we've got two of those. Where's the spreader then? No, that's just the hose. Where's the... Right, if I jump through... No, that's... okay. Let's do this. One of these yellow dots. Slurry tender, so I think we've got two of those. Slurry tank tracks. Oh, it's in the... Oh. And of course, the case is full again. Oh. Right, so it's in the oh god, so the tractor's right next to it then. So it's in the store with all the other kit. Drag hose or injector? 36 metre drag hose seems a little bit excessive on field 3, doesn't it? So let's get the injector and see how we do. Slight snag as I can't very well leave this here. Because it'll be in the way. There we go. Oh, don't do that. He hasn't completed his task, for goodness sake. Oh, I don't know about you guys, I'm getting a little bit bored of jumping backwards and forwards to that. But that's weird, that seed has moved, I wonder why. Right, so that's that. They were all perfectly lined up, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. Yep, injector, here we go. Cool. I've used this, I used this on 17. It's great. Or similar anyway. I pulled it behind the, was it this one or, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Hiya Slurry. Right, while that's filling up, just jump back to the case. This should be it now actually. Apart from emptying it. Yeah, there's that funny little spike. The rest of it, the curves are relatively sort of gentle. And may not even need to empty it that many times, to be honest. Certainly not within our timeline of trying to get field 3 sorted out. Sorry, jumping back again. Oh, he's not even full, so that was a good use of time. This is a cool tractor. I do struggle with tractors though, has to be said. €921, is that all? Oh, Slurry's so cheap. Yeah, I might try and put that tile back in at some point. I didn't think I owned this. In fact, I was convinced I didn't own this. So it's quite cool what we do. Think about putting some more storage on. I know we don't own that bit. Yeah, certainly didn't. But anyway, that's good. Could put some animals on, I suppose. I'm not in a rush for animals on this one. I'm quite keen to just do the agriculture for now, at least. So let's go round and fold this thing. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm assuming we might need some more. Not too bad. I don't go and get one of the tenders, so we've got two. I forgot we got two of those. They look very similar, you see. But yes, we've got two tenders of the same capacity. So go grab one of those with the other man truck. Start to make good use of our nice equipment that they were kindly provided on the map. It's kind of fun, and it's kind of the point of one of the reasons I wanted to try this map actually, just to something a bit different. But also just because you start, it's great starting equipment. It's very unusual to get so much really, really top-notch stuff. But of course the point is, you know, it's the Horsch test location, so you're going to get some pretty decent equipment here. But it's also not just the Horsch stuff, of course, you know, it's all the supporting equipment you get. So 3 Challengers, big New Holland, 2 trucks, big trailer, you know, it's a lot of stuff. It's really good. I'll do this nice and square. Oof, just. I'll try and smooth that out a little bit at some point, maybe. That's a little bit big if I did. I suppose actually the logic would be to connect fields 3 and 4 together. Over a little bit. That hills a little bit. Or hill slope at the edge. Going to disrupt the flow, one would assume. No, coming across too far. Nice. Oh, no, not quite. Nice headland all the way around. Quite surprised actually. It's not going down as fast as I expected. I suppose it's a relatively small field, but yeah, I really thought we might have filled up more. I'm going to have to fill up at some point though, so I will go get the tender. Whoa, not so far. Go get the tender. Oh well, it's nice to be doing something other than harvesting, harvesting and carrying for a change. Though we made good money out of those oats. God, that was amazing. It was worth buying this field. I mean, I know it's going to have to cover us for a loan, but you know, that one harvest has earned what? Nearly half what I paid for, actually over half what I paid for the field. That's really good going. Right, get this lined up. Leave them to it. Oh, sorry, that was right. That's what we wanted. Swing around this way, just going up in. I don't normally use these fill points either, but you know what, I just thought, well, there's one thing I'm definitely not going to do on this map is go find pallets of seed. Can you imagine how many pallets of seed you'd need to fill up, you know, to have enough seed to do one of these fields. We've also got the seed and fertiliser tender, which is pretty cool, so we'll get that as well. And put this on one of these trucks. Hopefully get there. Yeah, with a bit of luck we'll get there in time for the before the worker runs out of slurry. Fingers crossed. And then we'll have to quickly go into the case again. He's not buying, is he? No, I did turn it all off. Okay, good. So I suppose he's still got some left. Crikey, he's leaving quite a large turning circle. Oh, we'll leave him for a minute. Hop back. He's gone the other way. Oh, these workers, seriously. One needs emptying, one needs filling. Endless back and forth. Still look, it's all good. It's all good. That was actually quite lucky, because now that means I can leave him there. Find the right truck. And hopefully, try and about to do this. It's been a while. Oh, like that. That's easy, isn't it? It's going to need some more, not much though. Maybe a hitch on this is good. Ah, plot find object, but you weren't going to wait though, were you? Crikey. It's a bit rough. Right, leave that there. Better jump through. Get this. Quick as you like. Where did I leave the trucks? Anyone remember? Oh yeah, there's one, there's two. I might regret trying to do this. Because I have a feeling the other worker's going to get there and go, oi, stop pushing my truck out of the way again. And we'll have to go fill it up. Jump through. Whew, just. Yeah, it's going to take a couple of loads of that, isn't it? Okay. So actually the next thing we can do is grab another tractor and select our seeder. See what we got. Garage. Have we got any direct seeders? The Horsch Evo. Oh, actually, yeah, that'd be fun. 12 meters. Fertilizer and seed. Done. Let's take the Evo. No. Oh no, can I get... Actually, I could take that out while I'm here. As it's right there. Now that is on narrow tracks, without a doubt. Okay. Where is the Evo? Oh, there are cultivators. Right. Seeders are all up here, aren't they? Of course they are. Oh, in the next shed. In fact, it would have been easy if I got the other. Yeah, okay. Well, there it is. Neither of them. Doesn't seem to work with that silo though. Let's see. That's better. That just need to be a bit closer. There you go. Nearly 5 grams worth of seed. Yeah, it shouldn't need the seed tender then in that case if it's got that kind of capacity. That's quite a lot. Though I think using the refill tanks is slightly more expensive. But no, actually, no, he's done a pretty. I didn't think he'd finish, mind you, because he's not finished anyway. But I really expected he would have run out by now. Or has he run out and I just missed it? Oh, no, he's finished and I missed that. Okay. So fine. So we'll refill him. Looks like he's done most of it though, so I'll just do the ends. Odd little bits. This out the way. And of course the worker's got a full grain tank again. It's slightly wider than a full strip. That's pretty well. Oh well. It's all good. Do that tiny little bit just because I can't bear to lose any. Now, any bits at the bottom that he's missed? Yes. This won't take long, just finish this off, so a little bit more than an hour and a half. I do want to get this field seeded, it'd be a shame not to. I think we might just ignore the worker doing the... harvest, I'll finish that off. Probably more than a little bit fed up of watching me empty that harvester. But it'll net us a good income, I should think. I don't remember how much we delivered of the contract from the last delivery we made, but I'll check progress in a minute as well. And actually maybe once we get the seed again, perhaps I will go and empty it just once more. But let's get this done. Let's get the Evo seeding. Canola or soybean? Canola. Big fan of doing soybean first because it's a good earner, but let's do canola. Anyway, is it soybean we've got next door? I don't remember. I'll look in a minute. So just that last little bit to do at the bottom of the field. Hold that away. Not going to worry about driving it all the way back to the yard for now. I'll probably refill it actually so it's ready to go for the next time. Wow, that's a bump up there. Let's kill the worker off. As well. Actually it's nearly finished. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Here we go. Right, let's hopefully... Whoopsie. Oh, we're stuck now, aren't we? Of course we are. One thing about tractors, I do struggle with them, I'd say. Oh, that's not bad actually. Managed it. Good. So, coming a little bit closer. I was too far away last time. Yes, there we go. Lovely. So, we're going to look at the field. Remind me, what have we got in 4? Oh, it's only wheat. So canola or soybean? We've been doing soybean in this contract, so yeah, let's go with canola. And we're done. Close the covers. Oats, canola. Right, let's go into the field. Fold it out. Wow, that's a pretty impressive looking beast. I'm trying to think if I used this before. It was in 17, again in the Horsch expansion. I'm just trying to think whether I used it or not. I don't remember. Let's bring it over to the side. May as well start on an edge. Yeah, I do struggle with tractors. Lower it down, switch it on, and away. Wow, and at some speed too. Nice. And we should be straight off. Yep, getting our second layer of fertilisation. That means this field's done. Unless, of course, it needs a spray with herbicide when the weeds turn up, which is quite likely. awesome. That's a great looking thing, isn't it? Bump up this steep slope again. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, so one of those I see is an 18-metre cedar. Just amazing. Good stuff. A long rig though, that fence is going to get in the way, isn't it? We'll just stop there, lower it, we'll raise it rather. And I'll do a couple of passes top and bottom. Also just get work, I'll get work on it. I'll just run this top edge. We'll get a worker on it. I'll go into the combine, get the combine going back again on field 8. He's now nearly done. Hurrah. And then I'll come back and we'll just finish up whatever's here and we're done. Well, it's going to need 2 hours again, isn't it? We got a lot done. Finally got that contract finished. Sold a mass amount of crop from this field, which, oh well, not a mass amount, but a mass value of, at least. And so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the contract on field 8 should be worth quite a bit to us. So there's a lot of work, but right, let's leave a work on that, see how he does. Let's jump back. Actually, the quickest way rather than scrolling through all the vehicles. There we go. So somewhere there is a combine. Looks like he's right up at this end. Kind of hard to tell. Oh yeah, there he is. He's finished this one load, maybe? Maybe. Looking good. Certainly going at a fair whack. And yeah, we're not going to need the tender this time, not by a long way. And actually, interestingly enough, despite the fact he's, I think, got a longer rig, yeah, must be, the workers managed to do quite a decent job, which is odd, but good. I'll have to nip back in a second and move that auger wagon out of the way. Might be a little bit trickier as we get up to this end, just because of those trees being in the way a little bit. Let's have a look, see how much I've spent on workers across the day so far. Are we half a day in-ish? Curious to see. Of course that combine's not running at the moment either, is it? So yeah, we definitely want to get that going. Spin it around this way this time. Right, a little work to do this. Jump back. Out of the way. So yeah, next time he comes up, we'll be done. Which is pretty cool. I may as well take over from the worker because he's not going to do that anyway. You know what, just to make this easier, I'm going to just run across the top here. There we go. Ooh, it's not on. Why isn't it on? That's odd. Okay. It's like I switched it on and then switched it off again. Is it on now? Yeah. That's better. Right, last little bits, and we are finished. That's irritating, isn't it? Oh well. Yep, down. This might be more than one pass as well, I think. Not much, but a little bit. Try and get it as far across as I can. Yeah, I do struggle with these tractors. Their turning circles, of course, are ridiculously tight. Totally realistic, but tricky. Need some practice, but I'll get that on here. Got 3 of them, so yeah, I was never going to quite do it all in one pass, so that's okay. And there you go. We have achieved what we wanted to do. Harvest on field A is finally nearly done. We've harvested, slurried and sown field 3 and placed a few things at our farm ready. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. A little bit longer than I planned, but we've done what we wanted to do. Thank you very much for watching. A bit slow in the chat today, but maybe Easter Monday first thing wasn't a good thing. I say it should have been earlier, but yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night, so started a bit later than I'd planned. But yeah, but thank you very much for watching indeed. I do hope you enjoyed this. Might do another live stream next weekend. We'll see how we go. And but yeah, likes and subscriptions very much appreciated. If you've enjoyed it, that would be awesome. And you know, drop us a line with any comments, any thoughts, ideas. And otherwise, I'll look forward to welcoming you back to the Horsch AgroVation map very soon. Bye bye for now.